Hey everybody, Grayson here from Poke Profit. Today I want to talk about a few items that are being affected by the TCG Player Mayhem sale, which is going on until I believe 11 p.m. Eastern tonight. We're going to start off with some Esfera boxes, touch on Sword and Shield a little bit, and I think that's going to be it. Paldea Evolved being the first one, big milestone for Paldea Evolved, now over $500, currently $505. Today on TCG Player, 13 items have sold, and the highest sale, I believe, $525, I think. I mean, one here at 520, a lot in the 505 to 515 range as well. It makes sense when you look at the total amount of cash back you can get, something in the range of a Paldea Evolved or a Brilliant Stars, which we'll get to. These are some of those boxes being targeted. Also, we're not going to cover cards, but the Greninja from Chaos Rising, I believe, is up to around $456 now. So a lot of people have been buying that out today. Just going a little bit deeper into Paldea Evolved on TCG Quant. Currently, it is a pretty solid buy setup. Long-term score, it seems like it's going to be a decent hold. Nothing too crazy, in my opinion. The really interesting thing here that I want to bring your attention to, the Raichu. This is now $120 for a very long period of time. The Raichu was $60, $70 US, so it's made a move. Mousehold, I mean, this is over $100 now as well. Tyranitar up to around 90 bucks. Iono, which for you guys who have been around a while in this hobby, you'd know that Iono was actually the most expensive card in the set at one point. Sprigatito, Gen 9 starter, $60 now. Tinkaton, around 60 bucks. Same thing with Meryl. Fuecoco's now pushed into the 50s. Chuyu is at $50 as well. And if we just look at the cards outside of the top 10, Miss Magus, $46. Skeledirge, I feel like that was in the $30 range for a while. Tinkatuff, that's risen a little bit. Excalibur, there was a buyout, I want to say it was last year on this card. It ran up to $60, $70, maybe $80, came back down. That's moved a little bit. But Meowscarada, Tinkatink, like a lot of these cards that were $5, $10, $15 are now $20, $25, $30. So a lot more depth in Paldea Evolved. And you can see top 10 value currently, we're over $1,000 for a very long period of time. That number was somewhere between $600 and $700. I also wanted to bring up Paradox Rift, which you can see here is back up to $291. There have been 20 sales so far on TCG Player. Some of these, I believe, have pushed $300, 6 sales here. So somebody bought a case of Paradox Rift. I just want to show you guys the full analysis as well and give you a better idea how some of these cards are moving. So Groudon, 120 bucks currently. Altaria is around $60. The Plusle and Minun, we've talked about these a lot before. Very cutesy Pokemon that have moved up. Steelix, $40 card now as well. Roaring Moon, this again, if you guys have been around a while, that was the most expensive card in the set for a while, followed by the Iron Valiant, which isn't even in the top 10 anymore. Apom, I remember this being like a couple bucks. Mantike's up there. Morpeko, that as well was only a couple dollars. And just to give you guys an idea outside the top 10, how things are looking, Goldengo, Yveltal, Swablu, Joltik, Golisopod, EX, like these were cards, I mean, with the exception of Goldengo, nobody really paid attention to these when Paradox Rift originally came out. And like I said, the Iron Valiant, which is now ranked 17th in the set in terms of market price, that was the second most expensive card. And you guys know I'm not a huge fan of Paradox Rift as a long-term hold, but at least the top 10 value, the total set value, is starting to come up a little bit. Maybe it makes these boxes around $280, $209, still sub $300, a little bit more attractive. Temporal Forces, I want to touch on this quickly as well. $332, 14 sales today. With the Mayhem sale going on. And just to give you guys, again, a little bit more of an in-depth look at Temporal Forces. Top 10 value currently, 640 bucks. That'll probably be a little bit higher tomorrow when we do another call to TCG Player. But the Ghastly, top hit, Morty's Conviction, $77. Kind of surprising Raging Bolt hasn't made a move yet, in my opinion. I feel like that could be a little bit higher. Gengar Full Art, $70. Walking Wake at 66. And similar to Paradox Rift, I liked Temporal Forces because you had a lot of really interesting illustration rares and some SIRs. I mean, even looking outside the top 10, Drampa has made a move up to 38.50. Metagross, which was always fairly expensive, 37, 38 bucks. Iron Leaves as well. At one point, I want to say that was second or third most expensive card in the set. Chinchino around 35 bucks. Bianca's Devotion's always been in that range. The Arbok's come up though to around $25. Even something like the Snom is now $14 US. So all of these SV era, earlier SV era illustration rares, IRs, people are starting to pay attention to them. Before we go any further and talk about Surging Sparks, if you guys enjoy this content, I'd really appreciate if you leave a like on the video. Also, if you guys are planning to shop and buy anything with the Mayhem sale, I know most of the day is already done, but I'll leave a link in the pinned comment if you want to support the channel. Thank you guys once again. Hopping back into this though, Surging Sparks, which you guys know, we've talked about Surging Sparks a lot on this channel. It's finally starting to make a move. You can see on TCG Player, we're up to around $277. A day ago, we were in like the 260 range. And sales today, I mean, $360, that seems a little bit excessive, whoever bought that, but some sales pushing 285 US. It's a fairly safe bet, in my opinion. You can see here on TCG Quant, it's currently in a buy setup, and the long-term score, it's not the highest, right? Like you don't have that crazy top chase card. It's not appreciating at a rate where we could give it a 2 out of 2 score. IP desirability, I mean, maybe that's arguable that you could put it at 2 out of 2 instead of 1 out of 2. Everybody loves Latias and Pikachu, but when you compare it to sets like Prismatic, Destined Rivals, it just doesn't have the depth of the S tier stuff. But I still think it's a really strong long-term hold. Top 10 value getting close to $1,000. Total set value over $1,300. And long-term, these are going to be $400, $500, $600 booster boxes. It's only a matter of time. We've had a lot of reprints for Surging over the past year. Prismatic SPCs, obviously we've got to talk about these, back over $300. You can see here on the 27th, there were 64 items sold. On the 28th, which was yesterday, 43 sold. And then today, over 100 SPCs have sold. I didn't check to see what was the highest sale, but a lot in the 305 to 310 range. I guess here 313, maybe that's the highest we've seen so far. I love the SPCs. I think if you were able to get these on the Sam's Club drop, great. That's an S tier pickup. Even if you're buying these on the secondary market between $200 and $300, it seems like an absolute no-brainer. I also wanted to quickly bring up the fact that Ascended Heroes loose packs are over $16 on TCG Player. You've seen some people today make fairly large purchases, a lot in the 10 range, but 195 here at 1475, 90 at 1460. People definitely want to get their hands on more Ascended at a decent price. And the final thing I wanted to touch on this video, just a couple Sword and Shield sets. We have Brilliant Stars and Lost Origin. I guess we can start with Brilliant, now up to 604.64, which is an all-time high on this box. The sales today, nothing crazy. We had one here at 629, one at 614, another one at 601. I think over time, Brilliant's just going to continue climbing, and we've talked about this so many times. I guess it's in a buy setup right now. Interesting. 7 out of 10. Long-term score, maybe not the greatest, but again, for these older sets, the destruction momentum kind of skewed a little bit, so we are going to be working on that in the future. I really like Brilliant. I will say, though, if it makes a run up to $700, $800, $900, $1,000, I will be moving part of my position at that point. But you guys know, really great set. You have Charizard, Umbreon, Mimikyu, Sylveon. What's not to love? And the final set is, of course, Lost Origin, which the graph on TCG Player, it's definitely skewed right now. There were some, sales at $15, which obviously there's no actual box being sold at $15. This is people trying to manipulate what's going on TCG Player, but sales today, $850. And we talked about this on Wednesday. When I look at Lost Origin on eBay, There's only a couple boxes listed below 800 bucks. Those have probably sold already by now. Most of the listings were in that 840, 850 range. This box is well on its way to being $900, and it is a solid long-term hold if you have it. Chase card value is very high in a set like Lost Origin, $1,500. Brilliant, I think, just passed $1,000. Obviously, it's not on the level of an Evolving Skies, but Giratina's $828 right now. Aerodactyl's over 200 bucks. The Pikachu, the V and the VMAX over $100. These are all going to be timeless cards. And by the way, we haven't talked about this on the channel yet, but I believe PokeBeach put out an article. The 30th anniversary, there's going to be like 30 Pikachus or something that you can potentially get out of a pack, or every pack's going to have a Pikachu. I didn't read it that closely, but with that going on, there might be more attention towards other Pikachu cards, and Lost Origin, you can see here in the top 10, 3 Pikachus, right? So keep an eye on Lost Origin, keep an eye on Surging Sparks for those reasons. Overall, if you guys own anything, right? SV era, Sword and Shield era, Sun and Moon era, we're still in a really strong market despite what anyone says. I'm still very bullish on the hobby. I'm holding pretty much everything that I own currently, looking to add some prismatic where I can, maybe some Black Bolt White Flare if we get a reprint later this year or next year. You guys can let me know in the comments down below what you're picking up right now. If you picked up anything on TCG Player Mayhem sale. And with all that said, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Stay safe wherever you are in the world, and I'll catch you in the next one.